Jean-Philippe Mateta's future at Crystal Palace has become one of the most talked-about topics ahead of the January transfer window. The French striker is reportedly considering a departure from Selhurst Park, having already informed the club of his desire to seek a new challenge elsewhere. This development has naturally attracted significant attention from several major European clubs. Manchester United are understood to be monitoring the situation very closely. The Red Devils have followed Mateta's progress for some time, and the current uncertainty surrounding his future has only intensified their interest. With United still searching for consistency in front of goal, Mateta's name has emerged as a serious option. The 28-year-old has enjoyed an impressive campaign so far in the Premier League. He has already scored 7 league goals, a return that places him among the most effective strikers in England this season. His performances have been characterized by physical dominance, intelligent movement, and a growing sense of composure in the penalty area. Despite his strong form, speculation about his exit has continued to grow. Reports suggest that Mateta feels the time is right to test himself at a higher level, ideally with a club competing regularly for major honors. For a player approaching the peak years of his career, the desire to take the next step is seen as both understandable and timely. According to Team Talk, Mateta would prefer to complete a move as early as the January transfer window. Such a decision would undoubtedly pose a challenge for Crystal Palace, particularly in the second half of the season. Under Oliver Glasner, Mateta has been a central figure in the team's attacking structure and a reliable source of goals. Crystal Palace, however, are said to be approaching the situation with a sense of realism. The club are open to selling their star striker if a suitable offer arrives. Palace have reportedly placed a valuation in excess of £40 million on Mateta, reflecting both his importance to the squad and his current market value. The club are keen to avoid a repeat of previous transfer sagas that dragged on and ultimately weakened their negotiating position. With Mateta's contract running until 2027, Palace recognise that his value may gradually decline if they wait too long. A well-timed sale could therefore be seen as a sensible long-term decision. Manchester United's interest is driven by more than just opportunity. Rubenamorim's attacking options have been stretched, with injuries disrupting the progress of Benjamin Sesko and ongoing questions surrounding Joshua Zirkzee's consistency. A proven Premier League forward with experience and physical presence is viewed as an attractive solution. Mateta's playing profile fits many of United's requirements. He offers pace, strength, and a strong aerial threat, qualities that could add a different dimension to United's forward line. His ability to occupy defenders and create space for teammates would be particularly valuable in tightly contested matches. However, United are far from alone in the race. Interest in Mateta extends beyond England, with AC Milan reportedly keeping a close watch on his situation. The Italian giants are keen to reinforce their attacking options and see Mateta as a striker capable of adapting to Serie A football. Further competition is expected from clubs competing in the Champions League, particularly from Serie A and the Bundesliga. This level of interest suggests that Mateta's performances have not gone unnoticed across Europe. Any club hoping to secure his signature will need to move decisively and present a convincing sporting project. For Crystal Palace, selling their main striker midway through the season carries obvious risks. Losing Mateta could significantly weaken their attacking threat and place additional pressure on the rest of the squad. Replacing his goals and influence would be no easy task, especially in January. On the other hand, the financial benefits of a major sale cannot be ignored. A substantial transfer fee could allow Palace to strengthen multiple areas of the squad and reduce long-term risk. The end-of-year period is traditionally one of the most demanding and physically draining phases for clubs competing in the Premier League. Unlike many European leagues, English football does not pause for the Christmas and New Year holidays. On the contrary, the fixture list becomes even more congested, testing squad depth, fitness, and mental resilience across the division. Manchester United, however, have received a timely boost ahead of this grueling festive schedule. The club have been handed encouraging news regarding the fitness of striker Benjamin Sesko, whose return could not have come at a better moment for Erik ten Hag's side as they prepare to navigate a relentless run of matches. According to a report from Sky Sports on Tuesday, the 9th of December, 2025, Šeško is expected to be available again as early as next week. The Slovenian forward is reportedly on track to make his comeback when United face Bournemouth on the 15th of December, offering renewed attacking options at a crucial stage of the campaign. Šeško has been sidelined for almost a month after suffering a knee injury during Manchester United's dramatic 2-2 draw against Tottenham Hotspur. In that match, he went down in visible pain after failing to convert a clear-cut chance, prompting immediate concern from the medical staff and supporters alike. His absence has coincided with a noticeable dip in Manchester United's form. During the period without Šeško, the Red Devils recorded just 2 wins, alongside 1 draw and 1 defeat, a sequence that contrasted sharply with their previous run of 5 consecutive Premier League matches without a loss. The decline in results underlined the importance of Šeško's presence in United's attacking structure. His physicality, movement, and ability to stretch defenses have added a different dimension to United's forward play, something that has been sorely missed during his spell on the sidelines. The prospect of his return will come as a major relief to head coach Rubenamorim, particularly with the club set to lose several key players towards the end of the year. Manchester United will be affected by international duty, with a number of first-team regulars leaving to participate in the Africa Cup of Nations in early 2026. Among those expected to be unavailable are Bryan Mbeumo, Nasser Mazraoui, and Amad Diallo. Their departures significantly reduce Amorim's options, especially in wide attacking areas and defensive rotations, placing additional responsibility on the remaining senior players. Šeško is therefore likely to be entrusted with a far more prominent role in the weeks ahead. This is especially true given Mbeumo's importance to United's attacking output since his arrival last summer. The Cameroonian forward has been a key figure under Amorim, offering pace, creativity, and goals from the front line. With Mbeumo set to represent Cameroon in the 2026 World Cup qualifiers, United will be forced to reshuffle their attacking setup. Šeško's return could help soften the blow, providing a focal point up front and allowing the team to maintain attacking balance during a testing period. Despite being close to full fitness, Šeško is expected to be eased back into action. The match against Bournemouth is likely to see him start on the bench, with Amorim keen to avoid rushing the striker after a knee injury that required careful rehabilitation. The plan is for Šeško to make his full return as a starter in the fixture against Aston Villa on the 21st of December. By that stage, Mbeumo will already be absent, increasing the likelihood that Šeško will be tasked with leading the line in one of United's most challenging fixtures of the festive calendar. Manchester United secured Šeško's signature from RB Leipzig in the summer of 2025, viewing him as a long-term investment with significant potential. However, his impact so far has been relatively modest, with just 2 goals to his name in the Premier League this season. As a result, the club's hierarchy are understood to be considering further reinforcements in the January 2026 transfer window.